All right, here we go. A whole bunch of cool things coming at you in our next lot. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Lesney trucks, different kinds, different types, including a bus in there. So let's just jump right into it. It's the exact scale and size you would expect, about one box scale. So now you've seen the size marker. You know each one's about 2.5 or so, maybe closer to 3 inches. It will come in this case. I'll show you the case a little bit. It's older. It's original. It's one of the ones from back in the day. A nice little bit of retro here. So it's got some wear and tear, and for whatever reason, so there's no crack right there, and yet there's, oh, you can't see that. There's no tape. There's tape right there, even though there's no crack. Some scuffing and stuff. I don't know why. I think perhaps somebody in the process of owning this, one of the previous owners before our consignor, may have labeled some of these using tape. But I will point out there's this piece missing right here. This is, I think, to mount it to your wall, which is very cool. And it does say Matchbox on it there. So the fact that it was designed to be mounted to a wall back there is kind of cool. It means that even then they were thinking about the collectors and not just kids, although primarily kids, because these are a lot of fun. So I'm going to move the this out of the way a little bit so that we can focus on each one. I want to show you each one a little bit up close, or at least as up close as we can get it. Can I get some light on that a little bit better? I think that's about the best we're going to be able to do. I'll bring it out here so you can see it. Looking real nice. I like that color on it, that teal. And I'm looking for any kind of loss of paint. Not a ton. I forgot to tell you, this is a Mercedes truck, as you can see right here. Printed at the bottom, metal on the bottom, metal on the frame, plastic on the tires, not the rubberized ones. And axles are looking pretty good. Does it give a number on there? I can't see that number, and I'm not 100% sure which number that is, but all around pretty cool. So you can see right there. We'll spin it this way. We'll bring it up and over. And then we'll show you the back. Surprisingly, even this is looking pretty good. A lot of times that, young Johnny throws his rocks in there and hauls them away, and why not? You should have fun with your toys. But in the process, it gets scratched up and oxidized and what have you. But all around, it looks pretty good, drives real nice. And we're going to set it right here as I bump the camera a whole bunch, and we move on to the next piece right here, which, if I can get it undone and ready, it's one of my favorites. This is pretty cool. This is the double-decker Greyhound, as you can see on the bottom. I can't see the number. I think it's 66. It just lists it as coach. There you go. It's got the windows still intact. Appears to have more. Look at that. It's crumbling on me there. That black, which happens with the black sometimes. It's crumbling on me a little bit on the bottom. It seems to have more paint wear on that bottom than it does up here. Now, part of that's partly because this is just anodized. Not a lot of paint on there, but that Greyhound sticker is looking so nice. So we'll look for a little bit of wear and tear. We'll check the top as well so you can see anything there. Starting to get a little hazing on the yellow plastic, but overall, really great shape. I like that one a lot. As we move right along here, we'll try to get rid of some of that flaking if we can. But be aware that that's gonna probably flake off a little bit more in the packaging to you. So here we go. Next, we got this Reefer truck, refrigerated truck right here, number I think 44 on that one. A little wear and tear on the bottom, but not nearly as much as that last one. Not that the bottom matters. It's this top that really is what you're looking at. Some wear across the red, a little on the top there. And it is just a little bit more red than it's showing up in this camera. It's a good camera when it focuses, but its depiction of red and orange is not. It's got some to be desired. So can we see in there? I don't think we're going to be able to see in there. I can't get a light in it, but all around. And this is actually die-cast as well, not just plastic as some of them might be. The tires are hard plastic, the axles are good, he drives freely, and he is nice. But you can see that nice reefer box up front, and I imagine there must be a door missing, because it doesn't make much sense to keep all your goods cold inside if there's no door on it. In a similar problem, we have this one. The other one had no door, this has no roof. But it's still a cool piece nonetheless. This one looks a little bit newer. This is the Sight Hut truck, and you can see it is number 60. This is plastic. We'll set it down. We'll show you the rest of the truck. He's looking very good. I think he's a little bit newer than the other ones, as he doesn't seem to have anywhere near the amount of wear, or it's just possible that Johnny didn't love him. Didn't take him out to play with him, and that's sad, but you will. You'll take him. He will find love with one of you folks out there, whoever our winning bidder is, who will enjoy the heck out of him and love him. As we move on to the dump truck, or the garbage truck, or as the Brits would call it, the refuse truck here. Looking very good. Now this has that. Are both of these actually I would have thought these would be plastic, but they do feel die-cast. Wow. The orange paint on that, and this is, so it's a little less orange than it appears in the camera, but it's less red than that other truck was. So somewhere between red and orange. That's got the glass. It's actually plastic, but we're calling it glass because that's what it's supposed to be. Looking kind of blue right there. Drives real well, and it still does all of this. So that's very cool. I like this one as well. I don't know, Greyhound Bus. This one might have knocked you out of contention there. So there we go. I'm going to bring the camera up. We're going to make a big mess here as we do it. But you can see you're going to get all 5 of these. Let's bring it up that way. There we go. You're going to get all 5 of these trucks for your collection, all for one money, all for one bid. You're also going to get the case that goes with it. So a lot of goodies heading your way. All one money, all your way, and all you got to do is head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com, bid on this live right now, or join us for the live closing and enhance your chance of getting these into your collection. Whichever way you choose to do it, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.